Welcome back. I've just released an update to Grand Reality that allows you to use not just Bluetooth pianos but also dumb pianos or pianos that don't have Bluetooth enabled. If you have an Oculus Quest and you've not tried it yet, then I'll leave a link in the description to SideQuest where you can download it for free. Give it a go. Anyway, in today's video I wanted to talk a little bit about the process of learning the piano in VR and whether or not it can be used as an educational piano learning tool. Obviously, Grand Reality isn't going to replace a good piano teacher anytime soon, but hopefully it will provide some value. But that's what I'm hoping to test today. I've always loved Bach's Prelude No. 1 from the Well-Tempered Clavier book, and I thought it'd make a perfect test case as it contains repeating sections. You have one broken chord that gets repeated in each section. I realised that Bach isn't everybody's cup of tea, but it fits so well into this call and response idea that I thought it would make a perfect test case. So I went into MuseScore and I separated out the repeated sections. I completely removed the second half of them. So what you'll have is the computer will play the first section and then you'll repeat the second section yourself. Once I'd done that, I exported the MIDI file and added it to the Grand Reality library. It's actually in the app at the moment, so if you have Grand Reality, then you can go in and try it out now. I can't actually play this piece. I've never tried playing this before, and I'm not a very good pianist, so let's see how this goes. I want to know if it's possible for me to learn the piece without sheet music, without Synthesia or any other tool, just using virtual reality and this call and response type method. So I'll start on the slowest possible tempo, see how that works, and then hopefully gradually speed it up until it's more or less the tempo it's meant to be played at. So this is the new piano calibration menu. You first choose how many keys you have. You've got a choice between these four options. You select one, and then following the instructions, you can press one finger and pinch your thumb and forefinger together on the other hand, and it will create that little orb which marks the lowest key. And then do the same, but the opposite way around on the top key. And it will automatically calibrate it so that it matches where your piano is in real life. You can also connect Bluetooth if your piano has Bluetooth, and that allows you to see the keys being pressed. And then there's a bit of seated position tweaking, so you can slightly move yourself forward or back depending on your piano's actual position. If it's not quite right, then you can adjust it as you need. So I'm going to set it to the lowest speed before I start practicing this. Let's give it a go. So in summary, it does work. It's fun to play. I struggled a bit with the faster setting when I tried it at pace. But like I said, it's the first time I've tried it. I think if I practiced for a while, I'd be able to get up to speed. There were a few problems. I found that the menu system was quite difficult to use because you have to turn and start and pause it. And I found that making it play and then turning and starting to play on the keyboard straight away was difficult. I think a way around that might be to have some kind of menu system either on the keyboard itself in VR or maybe on your hand. I've seen examples of hand menus which I could experiment with. So that needs a bit of work, I think. I also think it would be a good idea to have different colours for the piano playing or the computer playing the piano and the player playing the piano, because at the moment they're all the same colour and it can get confusing. So it'd be good to have, for example, orange when the computer plays its bit and then blue when you do your response. And another idea I've had from this test is anticipating the notes with some kind of fading in and fading out of the colour on the key. So before the note's played, the colour could fade up to full, so you can see it kind of gradually getting stronger. Then you press the note and it fades away, so you can both see what you have pressed in the past and what you should be pressing in the future. I don't know, maybe that would help, maybe it wouldn't. I might give it a try. So expect some experiments maybe in the next release. Certainly in the next release I'll be adding the ability to import your own MIDI files. I know that SideQuest lets you access the file system on the Quest, so it should be possible to drop MIDI files on your Quest and then access them in Grand Reality, and then you can play whatever you like through the app. So keep your ear to the ground and I will send out a notification when the new version is available. As always, let me know what you think of those ideas and what I should prioritize next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.